Yo, what's going on? We're here. Um, it's the Wednesday night. Already, I'm just gonna see myself out. No, it's it's the Wednesday night sports delight, ain't it? That's gotta be a record. This is the Platform Sports Talk Show. I am not smooth, but
I am Sadal.
and y'all already know I'm Stanton, baby, because
When it's about sports, it becomes our business.
and business just picked up.
All right.
There it is. Knuckle punch.
All right. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
going to at least let you in on a little secret.
Yeah.
I didn't have my mic on for the first few seconds where you messed up, so they couldn't even hear me anyway.
All right. Well, looks like we're all even here.
Yes.
Yeah. So here got a lot to talk about in such a small time. So
Let's
I have
get
to
to it,
ask you,
man.
Sadar, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind, man? I know I'm not supposed to be watching, but NFL preseason football, man, it's on my mind. I'm really waiting for the college season to start. But this will do until that day comes, man. But I've been really checking out the rookies here, the first round picks and how they've been doing, particularly the quarterbacks. We'll get into that and talk about how what we discussed, but overall, hey, looking good.
Yeah. What's on my mind? You know what? I was watching Raw Monday night.
Hmm.
I was sitting on the couch watching TV. My life was passing me by, but I was watching Raw, so it was all right. The big fuss about the whole night was because
See
my
there, here we
laptop
go.
sabotaged me. Saboteur. Um, the big fuss of the whole night was the Intercontinental Championship contract signing.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why. I don't even think that's the main event. Uh, uh what's on my mind is basically the whole Raw. We gonna say that for later,
Okay.
but because I have some grievances with Raw,
Okay. Get into
definitely
it.
got some grievances. We'll get into that later though.
Get into it.
But the main thing I want to talk about was Monday night. We saw the return after 9 months
Mm.
of Dean Ambrose,
Oh man.
and Dean Ambrose looking scary.
Yeah.
Like
He's
that
taking
ain't
whatever Braun
that
Strowman's taking.
that ain't PG. I ain't talking about the weight. I'm talking about a shaved head and just beard. Like this ain't PG no
Yeah, he
more.
kind of looked
This
Triple H esque.
right. It looked kind of scary. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was terrified. I was like, oh God, it looks like he about to turn heel. Like they brought him back and then he's gonna turn heel.
Right.
But look, we'll see. Cause SummerSlam is this Sunday.
This Sunday, man.
SummerSlam goes down like four flats on the Cadillac. Yep, I said it. All right. So yeah, that's what's on your mind. That's what's on my mind. Smooth. What?
D-
Oh. Um. Smooth ain't here.
no.
Uh.
He's on assignment.
Smooth is definitely on assignment. Smooth is on the most important assignment of his life right now.
That is true.
So yep. So we gonna let Smooth do what Smooth do.
It's not that serious, but it is serious.
I mean, it's serious.
It's serious.
It's serious.
But
Yeah,
it's a pleasant serious.
It's a pleasant type of serious. You know
Yeah.
what else is a pleasant type of serious?
What's that?
Our hometown heroes, the St. Louis Cardinals.
The Surgeon St. Louis Cardinals. I just had to do that.
Oh, are you
Okay.
talking about the surging St. Louis Cardinals?
That's right.
The winners of seven
Seven. Seven.
consecutive games. Do you know what consecutive means, Sado?
What does that mean?
That means one right after the other. I should have given myself a close up. I was too excited.
I should have gave a small shout out to Poet Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sim. What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to you, one of the newest members of Squad.
Squad.
So yeah, Cardinal Way is back. Let me just pull up some
Yeah,
stats
man.
here because I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's a ghost or something. I don't know.
It was a crazed fan from Hershey's Place trying to get their ish off. We ain't worried about it.
Yeah, we got Debo outside.
Right. We got Debo.
Debo.
Because when he here, they be quiet. But when they leave, they be talking again. But it's all right.
See, I
Yeah,
got mind control over.
right. We got mind control over Debo. You know who else has mind control over their opponents? Right now, it's got to be the St. Louis Cardinals.
Got to be. They got some
Right
kind of.
now,
It's got to be in the sauce, man.
it's something in the salsa.
Got to be in the sauce.
It's got to be something in the sauce. Let me tell. Let's just look at this schedule lately. Like, come on now, we have
the
beat
last
man
the last 10 games have been crazy. 9-1 in the last 10 games.
9-1. When is the last time you heard 9-1 in the last 10 concerning the Cardinals?
It's been a long time. I have, but it's been a long
It's been a
time.
long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. And that's what the Cardinals were feeling like.
Yeah.
And now they're giving us that dope beat to step to. Because let's look at this schedule. Here we go.
Yeah, I got it up here too, man.
Man, for the month of August?
Yeah.
For the month of August, we have had 1, 2. So far, we've only had 2 losses.
Hmm.
The rest have been wins. We took the series against Colorado coming into the month.
Yeah.
Took the series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, what we did?
Wasn't they surging too?
They were surging.
But what happened to the
They got stagnant. They went from surge to stagnant, and now they're on their way to subpar. I mean, after all, what do you expect?
What a shame.
It is the Pittsburgh Pirates. But yeah, we won the series against the Pirates. We won the series against the Marlins, which really isn't a shock because the Marlins are
They're the Marlins.
they're the Marlins. They're like probably one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
Only team worse than them is the Royals.
Yeah.
Just a rude sweep.
Oh man. 7-0, 8-3, 8-2. I mean, it was just one right after the other.
Man,
consecutive.
But then we had the Washington Nationals. And I'm not gonna lie, the Washington Nationals, they were giving us a run for our money, dog. Like it was
Hey, they're not some rinky dink team, man.
they're not
didn't
some
think of it.
rinky-dink team. They right now are sitting right there with us in third place in their respective division. However, we've got a better record. We are we are 10 games above 500 right now. Sitting at a nice little 542. Nationals are sitting at an even 500 thanks to us. So yeah, we are definitely surging. I guess we're all just taking L's today with us.
I know.
Let me just go ahead and check one more thing. Turn that down.
Turn that down. All right, there we go.
Turn that all the way down. For y'all hear some wedding songs, okay?
What was that?
Man, that was something that the grace of God is gonna allow me to sing. So yeah, the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Surging. Returning to the Cardinal way. We are 1.5 games behind the Brewers, 4.5 behind Chicago. And more importantly, 4.5 games above Pittsburgh.
Yes,
I just can't stress that enough.
Yes.
Like we are 4.5 games over the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's right.
And I keep checking these comments, and either somebody's not watching or they're really quiet because they don't have a lot to say. I was speaking to Annie the other day, and I just asked her a question. I was like, babe, I have a serious question. She was like, yeah. Why do you hate the Cardinals so much? Her first response, shut up. It's like, oh, okay. Well, we found her other trigger word. It's not just Duke. It's St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, man.
So if I ever just want to make her angry, I'm just going to wear a Duke hat with a St. Louis Cardinal jersey. And, well, that just might be the end of it.
That pretty much do it. That'll be the end of that.
That might do it.
You might want to reapply and refreshing your thing on OK Cupid, man. That's gonna
all right. So,
leave a
ladies
mark.
and gentlemen, if you're looking for Sadal, we now know his website of choice.
Oh no, you won't find me there.
You'll find
Keep searching.
You'll find him on Christian.
Try again. Try again. You won't find me there either.
Black People Beat.
You won't find me there
Black
either.
Planet.
Nope.
Love Connection.
I had to say the name, no, my brother. You won't find me on none of them internets.
J-Date.
Yeah, but you will find me on SadalTheSelector.com. Coming soon. I let it slip.
I let it.
Oh,
Lord. Finger up. Finger up. Finger up. Finger rub. Is that a thing now? Is it the finger rub? They got the sauce.
The finger rub.
Finger rub.
I got the finger
Oh
rub.
yeah. All right. So Cardinal Way is back. We have the Nationals, I believe, tonight. Coming up soon, if I'm not mistaken, we have the Nationals in. Give me a second. We have the Nationals in 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Here in St. Louis.
Rainy St. Louis, hopefully.
Rain. Oh man, it is raining. I hope they don't cancel.
Yeah.
It's a 3-game series. We're up 1 right now.
Actually, a 4-game series.
4.
Yeah,
We're
up
4.
2-0.
We're up 2. So either way, if all else fails, we will at least have split the series.
Yeah.
We win this game. It's a win for sure. And then look.
Oh, he got
after.
Oh,
coming right on into town.
Come on in.
The second place. Excuse me. Milwaukee Brewers.
They say church.
Spring
Come on in the room.
So look, I made the mistake. I said that they were second place. So you know what that means? It's time for us to get to something that Smooth doesn't have listed. So all right, we're gonna get on into these MLB standings. We're gonna stay on this Cardinal news because it is affiliated and associated.
Okay, I'll start. You want me to start in the East?
Yeah, go ahead and start in that East.
All right, the AL East, man. There's only 2 teams that really matter right there.
Honestly.
Really. And one team is way up right now, and that's the Boston Red Sox. They have a 10-game lead over the New York Yankees right now. And the New York Yankees haven't really been that bad. They're 73 in the last 10 games.
They're doing good despite losing their star Supreme Court official, Aaron Judge. So
yeah,
he's still out with that wrist injury, I believe.
Yeah, they are. And
best of luck to him in his recovery.
Yeah,
speedy recovery.
Yeah, we need you in the
yeah, they do. All right,
right. And then the other 3 don't count, man.
Man, you know what? You know what's interesting about this layout right here?
What's that?
You look at the Boston Red Sox, right?
Mm-hmm.
You scroll on down to the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah.
It is almost a complete opposite.
Wow. It is. It's like a mirror image.
It's like just, whoa.
180.
If the mirror was upside down, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. It's a mirror.
The mirror broke right now for for the Orioles. They even looked in the mirror and it broke it.
It's broke. All right. In the AL Central, the only team that pretty much is giving Cleveland any hopes of a championship right now, because we got the Browns at 5. We've got the Cleveland Indians 12 games behind them. Egad, we've got the Minnesota Twins. They're just gonna get in there by default.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't have to try anymore. At least we're not like the Detroit Tigers, who are 50 and 71. Dear God,
man.
And then you've got Chicago White Sox. 44 and 76, 24 and a half games behind, and 7.5 games behind them, and 32 games behind the Cleveland Indians. We have the Kansas City, just got that ass smashed by the Cardinals Royals. All right. And the AOS. So
that's the new hashtag nickname there. Anyway, the AL West, man, the best in the West. The Houston Astros, they holding on. Still in first place, but guess what? Them Oakland Athletics, they right on their tails.
Coming up, man.
They only have 1.5 games out right now. 73 in the last 10 games. The Mariners.
Say it again.
The Mariners.
One more time.
The Mariners.
In Spanish, if you know it.
The Mariners. El Mariners. There you go. El Mariners.
In that situation, it's plural.
Los. Oh, I didn't do well in Spanish class. They are only 4 games back. Yeah. Angels, Rangers, it's a wrap, man.
It is a wrap. And while you're at it, hey, you want to go ahead and cover that National League East as well?
In the National League East, 3-man race right now. The Braves, first place. 2 games back, Philadelphia Phillies, and 8 games back. They slide a little bit.
Courtesy of us.
Yep. Washington Nationals, 8 games back, man. But at least they're not the Mets and the Marlins, man.
At least they aren't the Mets and the freaking Marlins.
Yeah.
One of which we've beat in the series.
Of course.
It's so funny that we beat them. And oh my God. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
What's wrong with you?
What in the world?
What?
Am I the only one? I'm the only one to see this.
Yeah, you're the only one, dude.
I'm the only one to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to tell
I
you.
don't. Why'd you stop, man? You gotta talk about the games, man. What are you doing?
The NL Central. What?
Are you tripping, man? You hit the endo. I didn't see what.
I don't think I saw God. You know, like wait a minute.
I don't know what. I don't know what's
I
wrong
don't.
with you. I don't.
If
I didn't see
anybody
anything. I don't know what's
anybody
going
saw
on. It's
this,
just me and
please
you here.
comment because
It's just me and you here, man. You tripping, bro? You tripping? I didn't see anything here.
I gotta get sleep at night, man.
Yeah, you gotta get some sleep.
All right. The NL Central. Cubs, first place, whatever, no one cares. The Brewers, who are about to lose that spot to us once this series comes our way after we're done with the Nationals. I'm calling it right now.
That's right.
I'm not calling a sweep, but I'm calling a victory in the series. Win the series, not just one win in the series, but winning the series.
And I'm not only winning the series, but overtaking.
Yes, overtaking
that second spot.
That second spot, which gets us a guaranteed shot in the playoffs. Oh man, I'm getting excited. Ooh.
We're not quite now. We got to talk about the wild card, which we're even closer.
It ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
So yeah, speaking of the Cardinals, we are right there at 65, 55, 542 on the season, 4.5 games behind first. I believe we have the best 10-game record in the Major League Baseball.
And I believe you
right,
are.
No,
right
we're
Red
Sox are right there with us.
Red Sox there.
Red Sox got the 9-1 too.
They got that, but National League, we got that.
National League, we got it on lock, 9-1. We are the best performing team in the National League right now.
That's right.
I believe the Cardinals did tweet that out, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to go ahead and read a post from the Platform Sports Talk Show Facebook page. If you haven't liked it, go like it at the Platform Sports Talk Show. Sports Talk Show. There it is. All right.
Skip.
We are flying high. Let me go ahead and read what the Cardinals tweeted out. 7. You know, I loved it when they wrote this. 7 consecutive wins.
That's right.
The Cardinals know what consecutive means, but if you don't, that means one right after the other. Okay, 10 games over 500. We are 11-2 in August. Best in the National League. We are killing it in August in the National League, and we're halfway through the month.
And see, this is not just any old month right now. We're not talking about May.
No.
This is August.
This is August.
Next month of September,
this
that's the last
time
This
month.
is the crunch time.
This is crunch. We are making that push. Schultz knows what he's doing.
Could I be wrong again about the Cardinals?
Maybe. Do I have to get Sadala? Wait.
It'll be the
I'm trying to think. Like, did we say the manager jersey or a Matheny jersey? And was that bet
that bet was null and void when he got fired.
Oh, dang it.
But I said that they're a perennial third place team and they'll miss the playoffs.
It looks like they're about to make you eat your words. And we are 6 consecutive games with 6 or more runs. You know what that means, St. Louis residents? You can go to your local On the Run and get a drink for 50 cents of any size. So that's just, the Cardinals are really kicking it in gear. Everybody is showing up. But one person in particular.
Who's that?
That one person who's showing up is Matt Carpenter. Let me tell you about Matt Carpenter.
The man with the salsa.
Let me get it on me. Matt Carpenter recently got some salsa from an Adam Wainwright, which really doesn't make any sense to me, because if you have the key to superior performance, why not use it for yourself? My theory is Wayno's retiring at the end of the season. That's my theory.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So he's just riding the sunset. He's probably going to start the last home game, which, you know.
Yeah, it's only right.
We'll be back in first place before you know it. Because you remember, we were at first place for a nice little run this season. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, Matheny just Mathenied all over the place.
Yeah.
That's new term. Way to go, Matheny it up, dang it. All right. Oh, it takes just multiple meanings. So, yeah, right. Matt Carpenter, he's currently leading the league in home runs still. That's beautiful. Yeah. So I just want to shout out Matt Carpenter for your dedication.
MVP candidate in the National League. I might.
MVP candidate.
Yeah.
That's
Legit.
like legitimate. Got to say the whole word for that. But I got carried away. And I got carried away for good reason because the only team under us right now that really matters is the Reds. Like,
Yeah.
we're not even talking about Pittsburgh.
Whatever.
People.
Pittsburgh. Whatever.
Like, who even cares?
I don't care.
Like,
if you care, say something right now on the comments.
Like, if you care, let
other
us
than
know.
that, nobody really cares.
The only team that really matters in Pennsylvania is the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah. Baseball wise.
Philly, man, look, in baseball.
And in basketball, you got the Sixers.
And then in football, you have the reigning defending Super Bowl champions.
And they beat the Cheaterets.
And they beat the Cheaterets after they tried to cheater it. Y'all remember that play?
That's right.
Oh, man, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady was like, I got it. No,
I don't.
Dang it. All right, so
I'm 40.
You know what? I'm just going to say it because, we are a fair show here at the platform.
That's right.
Pittsburgh Pirates are 9 games behind first, and that deficit shall only increase as the season continues. And then you got the Reds who are just showing up with a ball in the bat and a helmet, just trying to, just collect that check. And West. So dog,
in the West.
Oh, yeah.
Camera's still on you.
Wait a minute.
Now it's on me. All right. Best in the West right now. Holding on. Diamondbacks. First place.
I'll keep holding on.
Holding on. Second place, the Rockies. They're not too far off. Dodgers. They've been slipping a little bit. They're 3-7 in the last 10 games. They better pick it up.
Yeah.
I think Kenley Jansen, their closer, got hurt during this time.
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
We got to talk about the Dodgers, too. And the next team that's right under the Dodgers. We got to talk
and the
about
Giants, they're there. They're there.
They're there, all right.
They're 5 games back.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the deadbeats in last.
The deadbeats.
The deadbeats,
Just
right?
going to call them the deadbeats.
The Padres, And
Yep.
what's the Spanish version of Padres? With it?
Padres is Spanish for father. And just like fathers,
yeah.
in some situations, they're not there. Or if you're a father in smooth situation, you're not here. So, yeah. Okay, I feel like I got to clear that up. Smooth is with his child right now. Like, he's always with his child, but Tay is out of town, so Smooth is being Pop right now. Papa Smooth.
Yeah, and you're seeing things, and I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, man. I got to get some sleep.
No one else is here.
8 hours is crucial. 8 hours is crucial.
8 hours a day.
All right. Let's talk about it.
Get your water slices and all that. I ain't forgot about the Eli, man. Get your water slices in.
The water
get some sleep.
Slices in. It's been what, 2 years since water slices? 1 year?
Yeah,
I feel like it's been
about 1 year.
Water slices has been around, and people still ain't picking up on.
People don't know what the water slices is, man.
Get your water quantities in order.
Got to get some water slices.
So let's go ahead and talk about it. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Peaceful game between the Dodgers and the Giants.
Yeah.
Turned violent in a matter of seconds.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you said peaceful and Dodgers and Giants in the same sentence.
I did.
They're one of the major rivalries in the major league.
They are. And it showed.
It's like the Bloods and Crips out there.
Man, it's like the Cardinals and the Cubs. It's like the Bears and the Packers. It's like the Vikings and the Packers. It's like anybody and the Patriots. It's like the Bulls and whatever team LeBron is on.
Well, no, that's not quite the equivalent there.
I think it is. Every time LeBron came into Chicago in the Bulls heyday.
It's no contest right now.
I mean,
now.
Like
a slaughtering house right now.
Well, right now, those Bulls are being led to slaughter. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
when the season comes. Yeah. All right, so
what happened?
A simple at bat between Yasiel Puig and Nick Hundley.
Yeah.
Turned violent. When Yasiel Puig took a nice little swing, pop up.
Okay. I thought you could say the other swing. Okay.
Oh no, he took a little swing at the bat.
Oh, okay.
Swing at the ball. Excuse me.
Okay.
Simple. But then we can't really hear it because there are no mics in the
because
back
it's
area.
YouTube, man. They will cut you off.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna play it at all. I was just saying, like in general, there are no mics in the back
Oh yeah.
backstop.
Okay.
So yeah, Nick Hundley had some words to say,
Okay.
and Yasiel Puig had a response, and Hundley stood up. Yasiel being a batter, already standing.
Mhm.
And altercation ensued. And the first bench to clear was the Dodgers. And then the second bench to clear was the Giants. And then if you look at it, the Dodgers were blue.
Oh yeah.
And the Giants were orange, close to red.
Close to red.
So was this an MLB gang war? Let me stop. Nope, no theories. No theories here. We at the platform do not believe in
We do
theories
not
of any kind.
believe in that.
All right,
All
so
that
all
violence.
that ruckus. No relation. So yeah, that was that. So, thank you all for sitting with us.
Yes.
This has been it. No, I'm just joking.
That's the end of the show. All right now.
Oh, that's showtime. Okay.
Having
No,
flashbacks, man. I'm having flashbacks. Hershey's.
Oh, no.
I'm having
Don't do it.
flashbacks.
Don't do it.
Amigos
I-
playing in my ear. Amigos. Oh my God.
It was
Amigos.
stir fry. I thought it was bad.
Stir fry. Just
They all sound
stir
the same.
fry.
All right. So
Okay.
coming up next, the NFL
The
preseason.
preseason.
The NFL preseason. How we looking?
You know, preseason is really not that eventful.
It's really
What you're
not.
really looking for is who's going to make the squad. What are your top draft picks, your top rookies? What are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And how is your team coming along and coming together?
Yeah.
It's really not about wins or losses right now.
It's really not.
And speaking of all that, man, these rookies, especially these rookie QBs, man.
Rookie QBs. See?
I'm telling you right now, you know, between the top 4 picks, you had Josh Rosen,
Mm-hmm.
you have Sam Darnold,
Yep.
you got Baker Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield of the Cleveland Browns. Browns in 5.
right, and then you had Josh Allen,
Mm-hmm.
right, and then you have some other folks that's in there. You have Lamar Jackson out there.
Oh, yeah. You definitely got to talk about Lamar Jackson.
Got to talk about him.
Tore it up.
Man,
I
all
kinda-
of these
I kind of felt
rookies
bad watching
really-
him tear it up because it was against the Rams, but I get it.
I mean, like I said, it's not about wins and losses at this point. And then, of course,
Really not.
our stars wasn't playing
Mm-hmm.
with good reason.
Right.
I wouldn't put Ty Gurley out there the first game of the preseason after you done paid him all this money.
All this money.
Trust
all this
me.
money. What are you going to do with all this money? You know, speaking of money, Rams, get it together.
You the perennial idiots of the week, man. If you don't get it
Until
together,
things change. You are the unspoken yet very well known idiots of the week here at the Platform Sports Talk Show. All right, so
Yeah.
moving on up to the east side.
yeah. So these rookie QBs have really performed.
Yeah,
They have, especially Baker Mayfield, man.
oh yeah,
He's pretty good out there.
yeah.
If you're a fan of these respective teams, chances are you're excited right now.
Mm-hmm.
And right, and I think they
for
look
good
good.
reason too.
Baker Mayfield, no interceptions out there, a couple touchdowns, passes. I don't know if you got the stats up for the QBs. That's one of the things I gotta pull up. But
I really don't. I ain't even gonna lie.
as far as the eye test is concerned, I like the way they're looking, man. You know. Now, test is how are they gonna look going forward? You know, it's only the first game of the preseason. You got 3 more games to go.
it is.
But so far so good. I think there's potentially. I'm not even gonna go there. You know, I don't want to be the prisoner of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I was getting ready to say it could be one of the great quarterback draft classes that we've seen since the 1984.
Unfortunately,
NFL
nobody
draft
is
class.
really gonna be seeing it.
Yeah. I shouldn't be watching it, but
I mean, I didn't even watch the game. I caught a glimpse. I caught the rerun.
yeah, I got a problem, folks. You got to help me. You know, I pray for me. I can't stop looking at the NFL.
I caught the highlights. Like you said, the preseason really does not matter. You want me to tell you how it doesn't matter?
How's that?
Right now, the Cardinals and the 49ers, the Arizona Cardinals, and the 49ers are tied for first within the NFC West.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't happening in the season.
Rams gonna get that.
Yeah, Rams gonna
that
get
first
that
place
really,
spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much gonna be.
Yeah, the worst NFL quarterback every year since 2000. We'll pull that up later. All right. So yeah, that really ain't got a lot to talk about concerning the NFL.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people watching it.
I just can't wait. I can't wait till college football, and then college football comes about a couple weeks now. I think no, maybe I think this week they have a see college football always teases you every year. You're thinking, oh man, the beginning of college football, and it's really Division II football starts,
Right, it's
and
preseason.
maybe one Conference USA game comes on, but it's just enough to quench your thirst until
Right,
the
it's just like,
next
oh
week,
man, college football.
right? And then after the next week is really when everything starts. But I still cannot wait. College football is my favorite form of football right now. And yeah, we've talked about that last week. Go to YouTube after this show and check out our last show where we talk about college.
Oregon
football.
Ducks win the day. Yeah,
Yes.
holding firm to that.
Oregon Ducks. What? Yeah, Oregon Ducks. Yeah,
Oregon Ducks
exactly.
win the day. Win the
Win the
damn
day.
day.
Roll Tide. That's who I think gonna take it all.
Oh,
this year.
that's just a cheap pick.
Yeah, I know it's cheap, but
That's
it's
just a cheap
it's true.
pick.
It's damn true.
It's not.
I know what else is true, man.
What else is true?
PGA Championship, man.
Oh yeah, the PGA Championship came and gone.
Tiger Woods was true. In this PGA Championship, man.
Oh yeah, Tiger Woods. Before I left, Tiger Woods was in third place.
Hmm.
Before I left out for that night.
Was.
Mm-hmm.
It was is a key word, right?
Yes, was. Go ahead and tell them why, though.
Because man, you talk about surging. His Tiger Woods' career is surging, and it's all culminated in the final round of the PGA Championship right here in St. Louis, Missouri, man. Tiger Woods shot a 64 under to move in second place and just narrowly missing that championship.
So close.
So close.
But we saw the Tiger of old.
Sure did, man.
Man, I haven't seen Tiger swing like that. Like Tiger was doing so well in my hometown of St. Louis that a couple of friends and we went to the newly opened Top Golf in St. Charles.
Ah.
Or in Chesterfield.
Caught the bug, huh?
Yep, caught the bug. And I learned a lot about myself that night.
Uh-oh.
I need to stick to talking about it. Not doing it.
But you know what I heard, man? I heard that CBS that aired the PGA Championship, Golf Championship, they said they had the highest ratings in golf.
Say it again.
The highest ratings in their golf program in 9 years.
That's what happens when you bring things to St. Louis. We heighten the ratings.
And it also helps when you have Tiger Woods playing at the top of his game again.
Yep. Well, you know what's crazy? I never knew Tiger's real name until now.
Oh, yeah, Earl Woods.
Eldrick Taunt Woods.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't
why
know
they
that.
call him Tiger. Because, dear God, it's better than that. All right. Yep. Tiger Woods came in second. So close.
Man, but he's that final round, he was playing awesome. I mean, it seemed like he was focused. He was focused on every shot, man. I tell you what, I hope he keeps it up. I hope he keeps it up where he can at least get that another major. I really want to see him break the record. I think Arnold Palmer has it has the record right now of most major wins. But I want to see him win.
If I could take share something in the article from SB Nation.
Yes.
The PGA Championship was imperfect, but Tiger Woods and St. Louis made it unforgettable. Sure, yes, believe Bellevue was not the best, but thanks to St. Louis, a St. Louis crowd that was maybe the largest and loudest ever for a major, made it a classic.
Wow.
And of course, you couldn't expect anything else, seeing it was the 100th PGA Championship.
Well, I'm telling you right now, people like to shun St. Louis as a sports town. You got to remember, in 2000, we were voted the best sports town in the country. If you keep the teams here,
So it must be like, granted, we had 3.
If you keep the teams here, and you have more things. St. Louis is a sports town.
Man, we are.
It really is. St. Louis is a sports town,
Just give us a
legitimate sports
chance.
town. Look at the Cardinals, man. You not only you got fans of everywhere, but this bunch of baseball fans has to be the smartest and most in tune fans
And then on top of that,
in the country.
they're everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, man.
Either the fans are traveling, no, or it's just fans everywhere you go. Yes. Like in Cincinnati, Cardinal fans. In Milwaukee, Cardinal fans. In Miami, Cardinal fans. The only place where I would be surprised if there were Cardinal fans was in New York.
Can I give you a nerd moment here?
Go ahead and give me a nerd
baseball?
moment, dog.
The reason
Wait
why.
a minute. Wait.
Oh.
I'm going to let you give me the perfect nerd moment, sir. I'm going to put it right on you.
All right. I think the reason why the Cardinals is so beloved in a lot of parts of the country is back in 40s to 50s when radio was prominent. A few things was going on there.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals was the southernmost team in the nation, in the
Southern.
the most southern team in the nation, St. Louis, where it sat in the country. And so people in the South, like Arkansas and most people in the South, was rooting for the Cardinals. It's the closest team to them.
Arkansas.
Second, KMOX radio had one of the strongest signals in the country. So you can be sitting in Arkansas, you could be sitting in Cincinnati, you could be sitting in Kentucky and all these places, and you can pick up on the radio dial KMOX baseball easily. And it could be the only baseball you get. Of course, before television and all that stuff.
Yeah, you know, back when he used to gather around the big old radio.
That's right. And so those traditions passed down, from generation to generation, and you grow more and more Cardinal fans from there.
Which is why we have deemed baseball America's favorite pastime.
Yeah. That's a nerd moment.
Yep, that is
from
a
your
nerd
boy
moment.
Seagal.
And you know what's funny about that nerd moment? We were talking about golf.
Oh, we just went off the just.
Well, you know, when they told us when they said St.
Louis,
you know,
sports town.
Sports town. You know what's crazy? I don't even know who the heck won the dang on thing. I was just focused on.
Yes,
I believe
I
his name
do.
is Brooks
Kopka.
Kepka. You know, sometimes with the O, they have you pronounce the E. It'll mess you up.
Yeah,
it's that German. And Bruce Kepka.
Kazoo tight.
It's the return of the biscuit.
Them Popeyes, but you thought you got rid of me, did you?
Came back on you one time. So yeah, shout out to Brooks Koepka for winning.
Yeah.
The whole dang on thing. And shout out to Tiger for showing us a glimpse of old.
Tiger Woods, y'all. Tiger Woods.
It's Tiger Woods, y'all. All right. So, shifting from one sport.
All right.
To the next, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard, the 2018-2019 NBA full season schedule has been released.
Yes, and it's about that time.
Mm-hmm.
And they tease you because you're thinking, oh man, let's get into it, but they don't start until November. Really, they kick off, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe the season.
No, wait a minute, October. Sorry.
Yeah, the season starts in October. Yep. Man, all right. So, the complete game schedule.
I think we just need to talk about the focus areas here, the hot spots, if you will. And that's the key matchups. Can I go over that a little bit?
Let's go over the key matchups.
Okay. All right. One of the first key matchups right here, according to CBSSports.com. Thunder and Warriors, Tuesday, October 16th, TNT.
Yep, on TNT. Part of a doubleheader.
That's right.
Between the 76ers and the Boston Celtics, which I believe, if no one else makes a big burst in the East, that'll be the Eastern Conference Finals.
Might just might. Hey, and you'll have a fully healthy Boston team, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. But some key players coming back. Kyrie Irving's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And what's my man that broke his leg? What's his name?
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
In the first game.
Yeah.
God, that was ugly.
Woo, we never want to see that happen
I
to our
never
worst
want to
enemy,
see
man.
that again, man.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is it's happened 4 times, 3 times.
What, broken legs like that?
Yes.
I
It
I,
first,
I actually saw three of them.
no, it's only been 3. You know, the first one was Louisville.
The Louisville, I saw that live. Dude,
That
I saw that, and then the Olympics one with
Paul George.
with Paul George.
That
He
was
came,
ugly.
ooh, and then Gordon Hayward.
And Gordon Hayward. It's like, wow.
I saw 3 of them. What's the 4th one?
I believe it was only 3. I believe I missed
It was 3 of them.
But what was worse about Gordon Hayward is that the cameras caught it. And not only did they catch it, they put the camera on him. Just foot.
Like, it was so bad. The Cavs bench just cleared. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Like, because no one wants to see that. And Derrick Rose was a member of the Cavs, and I'm sure he was like, I don't know what the problem is.
Right. He's used to broken stuff on him, man.
I can't believe
I break my leg all the time, man. What
you
mean?
I'm saying that Derrick Rose was like one of my favorite basketball players of all time, man.
What could have
anyway,
been? What could have been, man? It could have been a Hall of Fame career.
Man.
But
ACL will mess you up. Not only does it mess you up physically, it messes you up mentally, too.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
You just got to have that support system behind you. Hey, you want to know another important game?
What's that?
Happens on Thursday, October 18th.
What's that?
Between the Portland Trailblazers and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ooh.
That will be the first game. LeBron in the purple and gold.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Interesting to see that, man. But you know what? Speaking of the Lakers, November 21st, ESPN, man. Lakers. The return. That's right. Lakers, Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
How will he be received? How will LeBron be received?
He should be received with open arms.
Yeah, he should.
Let's just be honest about it. Like, if you in Cleveland have any reason to boo that man, the only reason you would boo is because of him leaving, go ahead and get Sam Decker. We all saw Sam Decker's highlight play.
Yeah.
That steal and the fast break.
Mm-hmm.
Also the fast break of them ankles.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, I kept watching. I'm like,
how?
Like, I have to go rewatch Shaq and the Fool for the season to make sure that was included.
That did that happen?
Because
really
if it wasn't included, then I don't know what else to tell you, man.
I don't know. And it'll be a good chance to see how the Cavaliers really stack up with our LeBron, against this Laker team. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. And that's the question, too. How will the Lakers gel?
What's important right now is what they do in the offseason.
Yeah.
What they're doing now, the work they're putting in, and how they mesh.
Mm-hmm. Hey, can we stay on the Lakers real quick?
Can we stay on the Lakers? Yeah, we can stay on the Lakers. Come
now,
on.
This is going to be even bigger than the last game because the Christmas game, Christmas Day, December 25th, of course, that is.
This Christmas game is just sad. I don't know. Were you pleased by the Christmas game? Because if you ask me, a couple things could have been done.
I don't see the full array of Christmas games. Let me go to my other website here and see about the Christmas games. Well, how about you run down the Christmas game for us? What's the Christmas?
All right, so the Christmas game. Let me go ahead and get to it. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Wait. Huh?
Well, the main event of that day. We talk about that.
Why did they? Okay. Oh, all right. See.
Yeah, they trip.
You're just messing with me.
It's messing with your truck. It's messing with your truck.
My computer's being mean person.
Well, I see. I will say this. The main event there is the Lakers at the Warriors.
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's the Lakers and the Warriors, man.
Could have been done so much better.
But you have LeBron there. See how he fares. With a better team, I say, than the Cavs that he was on last year. That's arguable.
Oh, yeah. like, which is funny. Everybody's like, man, they're not gonna do anything. I was like, it's you got to look at it both sides. They should be able to do
All
something because
right.
he has a better team.
The magic of Google here.
But then at the same time, he's on the West with that team, so we'll see how they fare. But let me go ahead and pull these up. I don't know what happened. Clicked on the wrong article, and it really gave me stuff that I didn't really want to see.
Okay, so one of the games, I think I got it pulled up here. Bucks and Knicks.
That's just a
They actually rank them here. This is their rank. This is SportsIllustrated.com's rankings of the Christmas Day games here. Bucks and Knicks, they got a 5.
I mean, I wouldn't even put them in the damn.
Blazers, Jazz.
No, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gordon Hayward list team and
yeah,
Dame Lillard.
yeah. They don't have Ricky Rubio either, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lakers and Warriors, they ranked at 3. Okay.
Yes.
At 2, they got the Rockets and Thunder.
I just want to read something concerning number 3 because I'm on the same article.
Okay, go that.
It says the novelty of LeBron on the Lakers will have slightly worn off by Christmas, and the novelty of LeBron playing the Warriors, excuse me, wore off about 2 finals ago.
Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. That is a good point. That's why they ranked it at 3.
Mm-hmm.
At 2, they got the Rockets versus the Thunder.
Yeah.
Now that's a pretty good matchup. I want to see that. That'll be the game. That'll be the game.
What's funny is it says, of course, OKC couldn't get rid of Anthony fast enough. Like they got rid of him very fast.
Yes.
So we'll see.
And then of course, the number 1 ranked game they have is the 76ers and the Celtics. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they had a great Eastern Conference.
Because this one has everything you want for a Christmas game.
Eastern Conference semifinals.
2 great teams, a budding rivalry, stars all over the court, and role players who can hold their own, expert coaching, and a taste of what should almost definitely be a heated playoff series. I just read that completely from the screen because like they say it here, Boston and Philly are on a collision course for the conference finals in 2019. But let's see here what the games are after opening week and before Christmas.
Yeah.
76ers will be in Milwaukee. I don't know what's so big about that. Then you have the New Orleans Pelicans, playing against the Portland Trailblazers. Don't know what's so big about that. Houston Rockets at Oklahoma City. Of course, we know that's big. So they're playing before Christmas, which is okay.
They should have just had them play at Christmas and had the first meeting right there.
Mm-hmm. One game that we didn't get to see a response.
Hey, strategy. I just thought of something. Maybe they put that game there just in case something pops off that game and it makes you want to go to the second game and see how they fare. Mm-hmm. If it's a big rivalry, a fight, a skirmish, somebody said something before the game, hey, we should have beat them easily. And then they come into Christmas like, okay, let's see.
Let's go ahead and see what you got to do, black boy. So, yeah. And then another game, which I believe, I'm surprised we didn't talk about this, but what should be really exciting is the Boston Celtics against the Utah Jazz in Utah.
How is that exciting?
Because that will be the first time Gordon Hayward returns to Utah.
Ooh, I didn't think of this.
But in a Boston jersey.
Ooh. That could be interesting. Maybe not.
Toronto versus the Celtics. The game, okay. Let's not talk about the games that they say are interesting. Let's talk about the games that we know are going to be interesting.
How about that?
All right, first things first. Kawhi's return to San Antonio.
Yeah. That's
going to be a game.
That's going to be the game.
That's going to be, we're going to see how he's received. A game where there should be nothing but cheers, and there probably will be nothing but cheers, will be DeMar's return to Toronto.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, especially after how that went down.
That's crazy.
I don't know if it'll be as big, but DeMarcus Cousins returning to New Orleans
might be.
That might be big. Of course, LeBron going back to the Q after he leaves Cleveland, which is a shame that we've been through this before. But you know what? It's always fun to watch. It's always fun to see.
How about
What
the
else we got?
Rockets and Lakers?
The Rockets and the Lakers. How you figure?
It's the Rockets and Lakers. Just throwing it out there.
It's the Rockets and the Lakers.
Yeah.
Two potential teams that could dethrone the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, any team that LeBron is on is a guaranteed conference final team.
Yeah.
Used to be
Or a
finals,
better
but he's on
choice,
the
a
West.
better choice I would say would be the Lakers and the Thunder. That's closer to what I'm thinking. We're talking about playoff teams here, man. I think this will be that will decide in our minds who would really be playing the
Now, I
Warriors in
will
the Western
go as
Conference.
far as to say that that is something that could be a playoff round.
Yeah.
Will it be that all that exciting? Of course. Anytime Russell Westbrook takes the court, it's just absolute excitement.
I
What
just want to
about
see how
Houston?
those two teams stack up against each
What
other.
about Houston versus the Thunder? We talked about that.
Yeah, we do.
Smooth left the comment saying, "What about Houston versus Thunder?" And then he said, "And versus the Hawks."
Well,
Well,
the Hawks.
I don't think that's gonna be that
Yeah.
bad. Like I feel like Carmelo in Atlanta was just like when you take that night to rest before you continue your road trip.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all that was. I don't even think he was on the team for a full week. I don't know. He just wound up on the team. He was just there. Everybody was like, "Anybody know what's going on?" I don't know what's going on. So yeah, that was that.
Kind of like when Wayne Gretzky went to the Blues. It's like just for a minute.
Doesn't matter. He was here.
Yeah, he was here. He was here.
Yep. Played at the Civic Center, also known as the Skytrade, also known as the Savage, now known as the Enterprise Center. Which is
I know it as the Kill. Still, I'm old school.
See, I knew it as
Kill
the
Center.
Savage.
Savage.
And I still don't know if it was two A's or two V's. All I know is I remember.
I'm like that one of them old men. We going to we going to we going to the Kill Center, man. That's where we going.
We going where they play the hockey.
We're going to the Kill Center, man.
We going where they play the hockey. All right. So those are the matchups we're looking forward to, the ones that we named.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's everything NBA. Now let's shift on to something I want to talk about.
WWE.
Let's talk about the WWE. Now, the WWE started off their week.
Let's first things first, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
They started off their week with a tragic loss to the WWE universe.
Yeah, man.
Both the fans and the employees. Monday, at the age of 63, the WWE lost a legend. We all lost a legend. In the person of Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yeah, man.
Passed away Monday morning. I don't think anyone knew of him being ill.
Yeah.
But he passed away.
Yeah, I knew he was struggling with a lot of substance abuse and things like that. I hope that it wasn't his demise.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anvil, I remember he's one of my earliest memories of wrestling. You know, him coming out there with the beard. You know, and
they don't pay me to fake.
yeah, cackle.
Man,
Yeah.
cackle. So yeah, you know, as WWE always does, used to always do when a legend of that magnitude has passed away, they start the show with all the stars on stage. A moment of silence as they toll the bell 10 times. There was no silence. There was no entire backstage on the stage. There was nothing but loud, if I should use the word, a lot of rowdy noise, and then a rowdy Ronda Rousey comes out. And
now, granted, and Anvil, he was a big personality, but as far as star, he wasn't quite.
But he was someone that everybody knew.
He's beloved, kind of like Vader.
Part of the Heart Connection.
Heart Foundation. Heart Family.
Excuse me. I don't know why I said the Heart Connection.
Heart Foundation. He's a Heart Family member.
Heart Foundation. He married in.
Met
his love in the dungeon.
That's right.
Sounds kind of weird. But you know what? It is what it is.
Hey,
love is love.
Whatever floats, your boat.
Why do you say that so proper?
I don't know.
Look, your boat. All right, and so my grievance with this Raw was for someone of that magnitude, someone who I believe is a Hall of Famer, correct?
No, he's not a Hall of Fame.
Oh well, he's probably gonna be in there now.
He should be in a tag team Hall of Fame with his partner Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, you know.
Hart Foundation have a couple of tag teams.
Yeah, a couple of them. So yeah, Rowdy Ronda Rousey comes out and delivers the news. Ronda ain't been there long enough. I understand Natalia's your friend, but
Yeah, it should have been
Ronda,
Natalia, but maybe it was a situation where Natalia was just too broken up, and that's
I don't believe
understandable.
she was there, and that's understandable. It's your father. Go be with your family.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
look.
yeah.
No matter how heartless Vince McMahon is, I don't think he's that heartless.
Yeah.
Especially with all that the Hearts have done for WWE.
Man, it's just like the Samoan family tree.
Mm-hmm.
The Hart family tree runs deep in wrestling.
Deep in there. So yeah, that's how they remembered him.
Yeah.
Initially, and then they had a segment later on in the show. Speaking of segments, that was a match between Bobby Roode.
Wait. Before we get into the matches, something happened on Raw, man. Something else happened on Raw.
How
something big.
dare I forget?
It was a big part of Raw, actually.
It was
the whole entire telecast of Raw.
For the first time,
yes,
ever in the history of WWE. I don't know about professional wrestling because there's so many circuits, but in the first time in WWE, Renee Young now is in the annals of history. She is in the history books. She is the first woman to ever commentate a full episode of Monday Night
Raw. Congrats.
So Renee, congratulations to you. All your years of backstage interviews and dealing with the cleverness of Samoa Joe. Dear God, you deserve that.
You deserve it.
Like, you deserve that, and you did so great.
Hey, Smooth says you're talking about not Harding his demise. He said he slipped and fell at home and succumbed to his death. That's just crazy.
I mean, wow.
Slip and fell.
Wow. Falling at a certain age. That's why there are so many devices.
Was he on a ladder or something? I mean, it can't be because.
I mean, if he slipped, I don't know.
That's got to be like some Final Destination type of.
That's just gotta that is just gotta
that's
tear.
A fall.
That's just gonna tear you up. Like, he fell to his death, and that.
He was an older gentleman, but he wasn't that old.
He was 63.
Fall. He was only 63. He wasn't like 90 something.
Yeah. I mean, if we talking about ladders, if you 90 something on a ladder,
you have no business on even outside.
I'm gonna say my comment. That might be taken out of context. I'm saying my comment.
Save it. It's a family show.
Right.
My pastor may be watching this.
Right. I'm gonna say that comment. So yeah, he was on a ladder and he fell to his death. But again, rest in peace.
Nah, I don't think he was on a ladder.
Oh, dang it!
They said he
got
fell.
the ladder in my head. He fell. He slipped and fell, and that was the cause of his death.
Okay.
Or leading up to.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking about how he died.
Yeah. So anyway, rest in peace to the anthem.
Yeah.
Congratulations and shouts out to Renee Young.
Now we can get into the matches.
It's been a minute since I've seen a match that lasts shorter than a commercial segment. It was
on Raw.
On Raw.
What?
It was a match between.
It seems like they have Iron Man matches every week.
Yeah. Not this week. It was a match. See, I believe I like what they did. They went back. They had like small commercials. They did the picture-in-picture. What they did was they had the live feed down here, and they had a commercial up here. Maybe it was like this. Either way, it was a commercial and the thing on the screen at the same.
That's smart, and that's commendable.
I believe
they still need to showin' the show.
I believe that's
they
how
need to go to 2 hours, but what do I know?
So they did that during a match between the Authors of Pain and Mojo Rawley versus Titus Worldwide.
Yeah.
And Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
That match had that one little commercial segment thingamajig, and then the match was over. Hit him with a glorious DDT out of nowhere, and the match was over. I'm trying to figure out what in the world did one of them do to make Vince mad.
I have no idea.
Give them that short of a match. excuse me, a women's division match has lasted longer than that. Only thing shorter than that were the diva matches of old. You know, a diva match never went to commercial.
No, they just kind of just went there
Just
and
went, boom, boom,
boom,
bam,
boom,
bam,
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 bing, bam. That's
bang,
it.
finisher, and match is over. So
And of
that,
course, the Ultimate Warrior match. That wasn't that long.
oh, dang it. All right. Yeah, that, and, Goldberg.
And Goldberg
Um,
too. Yeah.
whew, what was it, like 40 seconds?
Yeah.
Goldberg just
I'm sorry. 35 seconds.
85 seconds. Goldberg was okay, we're running behind on time. We got to make this quick.
You're like,
That's what that
say
was.
no more.
Say less. Go out there, pyro, cut the pyro off. We ain't got time. So yeah, that was the shortest match.
And shoot, his entrance was longer than his matches.
Yeah. Another thing that happened, we already talked about the return of Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Looking better than ever. We had
So what went down? Let's set this up for him, man. So what? I'm not really sure what happened.
So there was
Set
an
this up.
Intercontinental Championship contract signing.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins had to be present to sign the contract. If he was not present, the match was forfeited.
Okay.
Everybody thought Seth Rollins wasn't there.
Yeah, he didn't come out.
He did
Initially.
not come out initially until the contract was signed. And he came out and he was like traffic. And then that's when he said that the traveling issues weren't for him. And
That's odd.
At that point, I was like, in my mind, Dean Ambrose. Oh my God. I started doing math. I was like,
wait a minute.
Has it been 9 months? Wait a minute.
You like that meme of the lady like with the little math problems around her head? Like,
I'm like, I started doing math. I was like, okay, the Shield versus the Miz and stuff. Was that Survivor Series? Was it coincide? I don't remember. I was like, dang, we are in August already. And then I was like, you know what? It might have been 9 months. Might have possibly been 9 months.
Yeah.
And then, he keeps building it up. And then he was like, since you have a Scottish psychopath in your corner, I was like, oh, yeah, it's Dean. It's Dean. It's got to be Dean. Figured I might as well have a lunatic in mind.
Yeah.
Everybody
went crazy.
I'm surprised Renee Young. Well, she already knew.
Right.
Because that's Bay.
So, that's white. That's
yeah, that's wifey. That's wifey. Right, that is the hubby right there.
That's a hubby.
Hubby came back to work. You know what that means? Traveling with Bay. They have the ideal job. They get traveling all the time. And so music hits. I'm like, no. I'm like, yes.
Here it is.
Yes.
You hear that engine rev up?
And then out comes a shaving Cactus Jack. I mean,
a smaller Triple H.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was until I got a good look. I was like, holy crap, that's Dean. He shaved his head.
Yeah.
Shaved it. All right. Looks,
it's different.
he looks mighty lumberjackish.
Right.
Like, that was kind of weird.
He come off jack too, man. Yeah. Not only his hair, he's got some kind of workout regimen going over the last 9 months.
The Mike Bibby diet is transcending sports.
The Mike Bibby diet?
That workout plan is transcending sports right now.
I thought it would be DDP yoga in this case.
Oh, no, that's Mike Bibby.
That's Mike Bibby.
Before and after the Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby just swole for no reason.
You know what? I haven't, so this is why we have Google.
Yeah, go look at that. And while you look at that, I'm going to keep talking about this. So, Dean Ambrose came out jacked as jacked can be, threw Dolph Ziggler out the ring, hit Drew McIntyre with the dirty deeds, and proceeded to do the little Shield fist bump with 2 members. So that leads me to think, could we possibly get the Shield reunion that was cut short? Because it was cut short due to injury. And, there was that horrible addition of Kurt Angle to the team. And that was pretty bad. Let's go ahead and see if we can get his reaction.
Hey, Mike Bibby done swore with the hit? Mike Bibby on.
Caught the reaction, guys. That's what we do with the platform.
The heck is going on?
All right, so
like a wrestler, man.
That was that.
He's got a future in the WWE, man.
If he goes for it.
Yeah.
One thing, and I believe the biggest thing outside of Dean Ambrose's return was Roman Reigns coming out and speaking on his SummerSlam match against the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal.
Now, the last time I checked, this is Brock Lesnar on his own, man. He didn't got rid of got rid of
Got rid of Paul
Paul
Heyman, man,
Heyman
which
and
drove. I was gonna get to it, which
yeah.
drove Paul Heyman to come out during Roman Reigns' segment,
It should be interesting, man.
quoting the New Day and speaking on the Usos.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right, we're just talking about SmackDown all of a sudden, and so they're begging and pleading Roman to let him be his advocate. He says something in Samoan, and it gets under Roman's skin.
Mm.
Not in a bad way. Well, it wasn't like, what'd you just say? It wasn't like, I'm gonna hit you. It was like, how do you know that? Like one of those
How do
things.
you know that, right?
And so that leads to Paul Heyman giving Roman Reigns a letter of sorts.
Give him a letter.
Letter of some sorts with something in it. And then I believe it was a contract. No, it was a contract. It was giving him a contract. And as Roman was reading it, Paul Heyman reached into his pocket to pull out a pen. Except it wasn't a pen. It was a aerosol spray of some sort. Some believe it to be pepper spray. He essentially blinded Roman Reigns. And as Roman Reigns was blind, you hear that noise that can't be described. But you know when you hear it, fear jumps into your body. That sound was the beginning of Brock Lesnar's entrance music.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I say all that to say this. Paul Heyman is the best actor in the history of WWE.
He is got to be one of the greats.
He's got to be. And what's beautiful about all that is the fact that Brock Lesnar came out and just flat out put Roman Reigns to sleep.
He gave him the ultimate okie doke.
Put him to sleep.
Everybody was duped.
He had him in that lock. Oh, you talking about Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paul Heyman gave the okie doke of the century. It was like, man, from that Monday to the next Monday with the interview, and then to this Monday, wow.
Bravo, man. He done sealed. I think Paul Heyman sealed his spot in not just the Hall of Fame or whatever, but in wrestling lore as legend status, man.
Mm-hmm.
With this, he is a bona fide legend, and as a manager, man.
And he is going to double cross Brock Lesnar or something.
You think so? If anybody can pull that off, it'll be Paul Heyman.
He's going to double cross Brock.
Because the double cross, I mean, it's like, it's like the double turn or something.
Because
like
what no one noticed is that letter or that contract, Roman was really looking at it.
Dupes the fans, and then he gets you, and then he dupes his former advocate.
Because, Brock's got the fight coming up.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
but why would he do this? Because he always boasts about he's going to be in his corner when he's the WWE champion. He's going to be in his corner when he's the UFC champion.
Because Brock Lesnar put his hands on him. Remember the last person that put their hands on Paul Heyman? CM Punk. Advocate style. You know what Brock did to CM Punk when he got Brock Lesnar. So, since there's no one else to get as an old Paul Heyman guy, I just want to go ahead and get a new Paul Heyman guy. And with Brock going to UFC, Paul Heyman is still under contract.
And he's at the top of his game.
Top of his game. I'm calling it right now. Roman and Paul. Reigns goes heel. Somehow the Authors of Pain join along, win the Raw Tag Team Championship.
That would be awesome. But you know what? This is the WWE. WWE is not going to happen.
All right.
Whatever you want to happen, the WWE is going to do the opposite.
Yep.
Roman Reigns is going to win straight up over Brock Lesnar, and it's going to be lame. It's going to be the lamest finish in the history of SummerSlam.
Well, not if Braun Strowman wins his match to clean one. Cash in.
Yeah.
All right, so that covers Raw.
if he gets the Money in the Bank.
Now let's move on over to SmackDown Live. Now SmackDown Live decided for the course of the show to do segments that chronicle the 8 years. It's been 8 years
8 years.
of Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
That's a long feud, man.
That makes me feel old, man. That's got to be one of the longest feuds, and it's so profitable.
Yeah, you talking about long feuds, man. You talk about Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And honestly, I don't want this Daniel Bryan Miz feud to end.
No, you don't, because it's so good.
It's looking
Vince
so good.
McMahon and Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, that feud's still going on because you saw Raw 25. I think it's never ending.
Yeah, now you have Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
Yep. So they had those segments all the way back to 2010 with NXT, 2011 with the SummerSlam and the Nexus versus Team WWE, 2010 as well with Daniel Bryan joining the team, and that's when the feud started. So that was a segment. Another segment, Jeff Hardy returned. The Tuesday before his match at SummerSlam, facing off against Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin.
Haven't heard that name in a minute.
Right.
Haven't heard that name since they found a gun in his rental car.
Yes, that was crazy.
Yep.
We gave the Idiot of the Week to that rental car company.
Yeah, we did. And I believe that was like one of my first couple shows here.
What?
That was one of my first. Oh man, time flies.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that. After the match, Shinsuke comes out to attack because it's Shinsuke versus Hardy for the United States Championship, and then very creepishly behind the stage, peeks out.
Would you expect anything less?
Of Randy Orton. He didn't come. He didn't come to the ring. He was just peeking from behind the stage. It looked real weird. It kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable.
He's the Viper, man.
Still made me a little bit uncomfortable. I was like, I need an adult. Needed an adult. But it started off. The whole show.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Go to Quick Trip. Get to a safe place. But it started off with Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Carmella. Which I have to say, I guess somebody saw him talking about the fact that Carmella's ramp display said moonwalking trash because they moved it up to now it says moonwalking trash talking.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
yeah.
You're having so much fun with that.
Somebody was pointing that out.
And then she proceeded to speak on how much better she is. You know, more charisma.
She's delusional.
How she looks better physically than Charlotte and Becky Lynch. And might I add, Charlotte was looking mighty plastic. Like, those things just look fan-plastic. So, look great. So that was the beginning. Then there was a match against the old Absolution.
Right, the old Absolution. Right.
And then the one thing I really want to talk about is the Samoa Joe Page segment. Samoa Joe just being Samoa Joe. Told Paige, you didn't put me in the match because of my ability. No, you put me in this match because you know who I am. You know what I do. So I'm gonna do what I want whenever I want, as I damn well please. And went back into his locker room, and then it came out during AJ Styles' segment, speaking about the fact that he spoke about his family and his children.
Yeah.
And he read a letter. He read a letter. And that letter was basically saying how I sat here and watched you and listened to you talk about AJ Styles. And I was angry. Not because you were wrong, but because you were right. There's nothing AJ Styles loves more than being the champion. He loves it more than his own kids. He loves it more, basically. And the letter said, than he loves us.
Oh, wow.
That letter was supposedly from AJ Styles' wife.
Oh, no.
I'm like, this is getting...
You put his wife into it? See, Samoa Joe, man.
Samoa Joe
Joe be doing some crazy stuff.
Samoa Joe got to be a homebreaker outside of WWE.
Yeah.
Because
he tried to mess with Renee Young and Dean Ambrose. Come on, man.
Get the Samoa Joe. If you married in the WWE, run.
Right.
Like it's just not worth it. It's just not
Stephanie Triple
worth
H, y'all
it.
better watch y'all back. Don't
Oh
watch
no,
them.
no, don't do that. No, 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 no,
That'll be
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, 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 no.
That'll be a one-way trip out of there. I mean, it was already done with Batista. You see where he is.
And you know,
Well, no.
CM Punk, you know that AJ Lee gone.
AJ gone, CM Punk gone, got his
And
papers on his wedding day. On your
that's
wedding
foul,
day.
man. That's foul. I'm sorry, that's foul.
On your wedding day. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything. WWE. We got SummerSlam coming up this Sunday, the hottest event of the summer.
That's
Let's run
right.
through some of these matches. You got I don't know none of these matches. I'm just gonna name the ones that I do know. You got Carmella versus Charlotte versus Becky Lynch for the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship. You got Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke for the United States Championship. You got the New Day again.
New Day again.
Again versus the Bludgeon Brothers for the championship. Actually, I don't think that match has happened. It was a triple threat, but it wasn't a solo match. You've got the Revival based
Yeah.
on their
Actually, the
performance
matches up here.
on the
About that.
oh,
The matches right here.
I'm just going ahead and head over to Bleacher Report real
Go
quick.
to Bleach Report.
BleacherReport.com.
Bleach Report has everything you need for sports, man. Even wrestling.
and more. Bleacher Report.
Summer, type in SummerSlam 2018 matches if you're following at home.
Yeah, so
On
I'm going
Bleacher
ahead and
Report.
type that in.
On Bleacher Report, and you'll see a nice picture of the two main events there.
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar.
let's go ahead and talk about these.
I almost
First
said
up,
Braun Strowman. I got wishful thinking right now. I'm looking ahead.
it might happen.
I'm looking ahead
So
there.
the title match that everybody's talking about, which is crazy, because in the span of two pay-per-views, Ronda Rousey is now about to have two championship matches.
Yeah, I think she's gonna lose
Are
this
they
one
trying
though.
to push us over? I don't think she's gonna lose that one. So that's the first match. I don't know if these are in order, but it's a whole lot of championship matches going down. Then you got the WWE Championship, which is the one that I think's got the most drama around it. The article says it is important that Joe wins the title here as he's accomplished virtually nothing since being moved to the main roster after his stint in NXT.
Yeah,
Which is true. But he fell victim to multiple injuries. And he's missed out on both WrestleManias since he's been on the main
that
roster.
is true. Yeah.
Both Manias. And
So-
then there's that. And then you have the SmackDown Women's Championship, like I said, between Carmella, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Then you've got the Intercontinental Championship.
This should be a good one.
Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre in his corner versus Seth Rollins with the returning lumberjack, scary, non-PG era rated looking Dean Ambrose in the corner. And then the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Who's held it since he beat Goldberg and has been around almost as many times as Goldberg has.
Yeah.
Getting paid more. You got Drew Gulak versus Cedric Alexander for the 205 Live Championship, the Cruiserweight Championship, excuse me. You got the New Day versus whatchamajig, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Bludgeon Brothers.
The B Team against the Revival. The Revival got themselves a tag team title match against the B Team.
Yeah.
Could it be
the Revival?
That the
they
Revival is about to get their push.
Man, they've been running into some bad luck, man.
Injuries and other stuff. So yeah, SummerSlam is this Sunday. If I could make a prediction, all but one title is going to change hands. That one title is the Universal title. No, excuse me. That one title is the WWE Championship. I believe AJ is going to hold on to that. I believe Jeff Hardy is going to reclaim his championship. Excuse me. Cedric Alexander is going to retain his 205 Live Cruiserweight Championship.
Mm-hmm.
The New Day will become 5-time. Shout out to Booker.
5-time.
5-time tag team championship.
Bludgeon Brothers, we come for you. Okay.
I believe the Revival is going to get theirs. And
You think Rollins gonna win?
yep, and I
Okay.
believe Seth Rollins is gonna win too.
Hmm.
I just I just I just prefer Seth Rollins to be a champion.
I like Dolph Ziggler as a champion, man.
I
I want
mean,
to see him. I want to see him revive his career a little bit. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna
if you
win.
want to revive your career, wrestle every night. Be a fighting champion. Make people remember why we used to be happy to see you steal the show, as he liked to cut in that promo. But now we're yelling, burn it down. Because that is what Seth
But that's
Rollins
what good
does every
heels
week.
do. They want you to wrestle that you don't. Does the opposite of what you want to do. It's a good heel.
And anyway. So yeah, that covers everything WWE. We're about to bring this show to a nice little head, which is crazy.
Oh man,
You see, I think
it's funny how
you
when
see
you are on the
when we here, we
we
get
right here,
cut straight to the mustard. All
boom,
right, we ain't trying to add no Dijon, no mayonnaise, no cilantro, no tomatoes, no lettuce. We putting straight mustard
and there ain't no hateration or no holleration
in
in
this
this
dancery.
dancery. That's right.
Oh man, a friend of mine said she was gonna put that as her Instagram bio. I was like, do it, do it. All right, so congrats, you were right. Sadal, do you have one?
He's not here, but congrats on Smooth, man. You were right. Cardinal team is, you know, it's not so much that the Cardinals are surging, is that your optimism about the Cardinals. I have always gloom and doom, but your optimism may be warranted with this surging Cardinals team, man. All of the players, especially the young players, are really panning out. They're really doing well. The interim manager has things clicking right now. My only hope is I hope you continue to be right, and they go on to the playoffs because look, we only have like what a month and a half left. A month and a half. Can they hold on for a month and a half?
Can they do it?
Can they do it? Can they get to the tourney? And that's the thing. Congrats, Smooth. You're right so far.
All right, I've got somebody. You know what? I'm gonna switch to this angle. Sadal, sir,
Mhm.
you were right. I believe it was last week. We were speaking about Brock Lesnar and championship reigns and when he won what and where he did it and who shot John and all that stuff. I probably shouldn't say that because it had to deal with John Cena, so I probably shouldn't
Shot
say
John.
who shot
Now,
John.
see, I thought I was the king of old sayings.
We were
Yeah,
talking
who
about
shot John?
the beginning of Suplex City.
That's right.
Suplex City was born in 2014. Well, actually, born in 2015. But
Yes.
the first resident was John Cena in the foundation of Suplex City, where we were talking. There was after. I was saying it was before the streak ended.
Yeah,
You were saying it was after,
It was after.
and it was after. So, sir, congratulations. You were right.
I humbly accept.
All right. Now let's get to something that I'm really not wanting to talk about, but I feel like it's something that needs to be done. We've got our idiot of the week.
Oh, weak.
All right, dear
And
God,
they are weak.
I'm going to let you go first, and I pray that you don't have the same one I do.
I've been looking at. I don't know.
I have one.
I'm still rustling through my mind as who is the
You
idiot.
have who I have.
I'll let you go first because I'm afraid.
No, I'm letting you
I'm
go
afraid.
first. I'm letting you go first. Go.
Okay, idiot of the week. I haven't really thought of one right now. Um, hmm. Oh, I do. I
I probably should have went first. You got it.
think his name is Kevin Benjamin. Kevin Benjamin Is it
Yes,
Kelvin
talk
Benjamin or
about it.
Kevin Benjamin?
Kelvin Benjamin. I know
Kelvin Benjamin.
exactly what you're talking
Sorry,
about.
we got to get his name. Got to get the idiot's name right. This guy comes around. He plays for the Buffalo Bills right now,
Buffalo Bills.
but he used to play for the Carolina Panthers.
He did.
Now he had some choice words about his former team. He says in so many words, Cam, he wished he would have played with a better quarterback. Talking about Cam Newton.
Mm.
That because of the quarterback situation there, it held him back. No. See, this is where you're the idiot. See, what you left out was you were 100. You was 280 pounds, and you were overweight coming into camp. In a lot of those years, you were hurt some of those years. You were overweight and underprepared by some of the pictures. If you Google him in training camp in one of those years, and you have the nerve to say, "Oh, it was the quarterback's fault." Now, Cam Newton, he was the MVP, right? Was it 2015? If I'm not mistaken, he was the MVP
He was
of the league,
MVP. Yeah, that was
or he was close to the MVP.
2015, 2016.
Yeah, 2015, 2016. Went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah, same
Got
quarterback.
blowed out. But
But what have you done in your career
what have you done for you lately?
to even warrant this? You know, maybe you should stay in shape and worry about your new team, which right now the quarterback situation is not shored up. Yeah, you have Josh Allen, but that's about it. You have nobody there, so you need to worry about your own team right now. You actually had a better situation in Carolina. So, Kelvin Benjamin, you are the idiot of the week. Congratulations. You played yourself.
hey, get your head out of your ass.
Kelvin, stop. Get some help.
All right. My idiot of the week, and this just, I'm not even gonna lie, this hurts.
Oh.
My idiot of the week.
Uh-oh.
My idiot of the week is a hometown hero. As he's been saying in his promos lately, you can call him the Viper, you can call him the Apex Predator, you can even call him the Legend Killer, but you will call him the three most devastating letters in WWE today. RK. Oh my God, what are you doing? Randy Orton.
What is he doing?
Is my idiot of the week.
Uh-oh.
Randy Orton is being investigated for allegedly, get this, exposing himself to writers.
What?
The WWE is looking into a 2012 claim, and this is from Fox News, that Randy Orton exposed himself to the company's writers and touched himself in front of them.
No.
All right, so here's the quote. For every he comes in the room, puts his hand down his pants, pulls out his blank, touches himself, then says, "I'm Randy Orton, shake my hand." But wait. If they don't, he responds and says, "Oh, you don't want to shake my hand? You're big leaguing me? That's effed up, man. Should I tell Vince and Steph you won't shake Randy Orton's hand?" And that was a report from a former WWE writer by the name of Court Bauer.
Oh, yeah. That Court Bauer, he's one of the more well-known writers.
So you know it's kind of got to be true if Court Bauer's saying it.
He got a podcast, I believe.
Yeah, so
What is his problem?
Randy,
Dude, that's not cool.
Randy. I mean, it happened in 2012, but still, it happened.
It ain't cool.
Randy, and for it to come out now at this time and age, because I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't want
It's
to make
almost like a Me Too moment
I
right
don't
there, isn't it?
I don't want to make assumptions, but I think it's a safe bet to say that he's probably exposing himself to all genders of writers.
Oh no,
And
don't do it.
I'm not sure if there were women writers.
If that happened, we would be seeing the last
Yeah,
of Randy Orton.
if it was a woman's writer,
Yeah, it would
Randy
have
is
been.
about to have an unceremonial exit. You thought CM Punk was bad.
And we
Oh,
getting ready to roll out the first ever women's pay-per-view.
right there. If there were any women writers on that writers team at the time, this is quite possibly the worst thing that could have happened. And it's just something I don't I don't want to believe. And if it is true, I hope that he's learned his lesson. I wonder if they already knew about it before it came up, which is why he was injured and missed a lot of time in the past couple years. Because let's face it, Randy Orton hasn't had a prevalent storyline since the demise of the Authority.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
Court Bauer runs Major League Wrestling (MLW), and they have a popular network of wrestling podcasts at MLW. So Court Bauer is just not a nobody.
he up there.
He up there.
So yeah, Randy Randall Keith Orton, son of St. Louis. As much as it pains me to do this, in the words of that one guy from that one movie, you know he done fucked up, right?
5 seconds.
Oh dang it! Yeah, well, show's almost over.
It's done now.
All right, so Randy Orton, you are the idiot of the week.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Two things I want to say. I don't know if your father ever told you this, but wakey wakey, hands off Snakey, and get your head out of your ass.
Randy, please stop.
Like, please.
Please stop.
Oh my God.
And get some help.
All right.
That was the idiot of the week.
That's gotta be, because I don't think anybody else would do that. Like, oh my God. What if somebody I don't think they did. But speaking of what ifs, it's time for What If.
What if?
Starring Sadal Stan. Sadal.
Right.
Your what if.
What if, man? What if we finally put my request on this show and talk about dream matchups? But that's neither here nor there. We'll probably talk about that when the trio comes back in town.
Right. When we all come together.
Come together. Like, nah. See, I'm getting ready to say something. Yeah, I'm gonna save that because I was gonna be the next idiot of the week.
Yeah.
Because I'm notorious for saying stuff. What if we're talking about SummerSlam, man? What if Brock Lesnar wins the championship, right?
Yeah.
They're celebrating. Braun Strowman gets the money in the bank. He cashes in. On Brock Lesnar. And who helps Braun Strowman win the strap and becomes the new guy? No one's talking about that scenario. Did you ever think about that?
I didn't, cause they can't. 'Cause- no.
Braun Strowman, a Paul Heyman guy. And you know Braun Strowman is not a big talker anyway.
What is he talking about?
Yeah,
He has the ability.
he has the ability. But it'd be better if he was silent.
Everybody can catch these hands. Like
Just
he's.
imagine him, big monster as he is, with Paul Heyman.
Can you imagine Paul Heyman saying, "No matter who you are, no matter what you do, eventually everybody is going to catch these hands from the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion Braun Strowman."
It works, doesn't it?
Oh God, that really works.
It works.
Wow.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. No one is talking about that situation.
Oh man.
That would be just totally
Oh man.
on point.
Look, I have an even crazier what if because I saw it in a dream, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. I had a dream I was watching SummerSlam.
Okay.
Brock versus Roman. Referee gets knocked down.
Okay, he's out.
He's out for a minute. Roman wins the championship, and the referee comes to. There was somebody that helped. Now, I've probably said this a couple times in the what if, and I'm keeping hope alive, but you know, with everything going on in other circuits, WWE is falling behind and they really don't have much hope left. What if the person to screw over Paul Heyman guy
Hmm.
was a former Paul Heyman guy? What if finally he saw the return? See,
The whole roof would blow off that place.
the whole damn roof.
It would be like the pop that we heard when Stone Cold Steve Austin came out when during that segment, I think it was in 2014 SummerSlam in New Orleans when he came down and Hulk Hogan was in the ring
But
and
that was WrestleMania.
I mean I'm sorry
That was
WrestleMania
WrestleMania in Texas.
WrestleMania.
Wait, no.
No,
That was
WrestleMania in New Orleans. It
WrestleMania in
was
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Wait, was that the one that yelled at?
It was in New Orleans because he said he called it the Silver Dome.
Silver Dome. And they got him so
But-
many times.
But the point is, remember the pop that that place had when you heard that glass break.
I think a better pop to reference would be the guy who came out right after him, The Rock.
He ain't get that kind of
The
pop.
Rock gets that pop every
He
time.
got that
Because
pop.
nobody knows when The Rock is showing up. The biggest pop The Rock has gotten thus far in this PG era is not that. It has to be that Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn where Rusev was talking mad trash
Mhm.
to the Big Show. And then all you hear is, "If you smell." Like,
And
I was sitting there, I'm like,
explode.
and what's funny is he tweeted out right before, he was like, "Let's have some fun." In 3, 2, 1, tweet music. I was like,
Wow.
like every time The Rock shows up, he gets that pop because he is the people's champ. He is loved by the millions and millions of The Rock fans. And every time he shows up, it's just beautiful. Somebody gets the smack layeth down on him, and somebody's candy ass gets thrown out the ring, and it's just beautiful. So, you know, what if it happens?
But you know what?
The WWE, look, if they can make amends with Hulk Hogan's ass, they damn sure better. Nah, because at this point, they owe us that.
They do.
And I ain't even talking about us as the fans. I'm talking about the black delegation of the WWE universe. You owe us this. Okay? You owe us this. Give it to us.
Got to, man.
Got to. Because y'all got to redeem y'all.
But you know what, Stan?
It ain't going to happen.
It's not. Because it's the WWE, man. That is that.
Dang it.
That's that.
Man,
And that's that for the show, man.
that is that. That's laptop. The laptops are closed.
It's done, man.
We are about to be out of here. Listen, on behalf of
Record
myself,
time.
record time, baby. All right, stop leaning on that, baby.
Yep, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Well, on behalf of myself, Sadar the Selector, and Smooth wherever he may be.
That's right.
This is then thanking you for joining us here on the Platform Sports Talk Show. Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
and business just picked up.
And his camera's on me at the end. So I'm going to say, power up on them. Cut it off. It's over.
Nah, I ain't cutting it off.
Come on, man.
We ain't cutting no feed today.
Cut the feed. Got to say, power up on them. I said it.
You feeling awkward? You feeling awkward?
Yes.
You feeling awkward?
I'm smiling.